your party, the ADC,
yes,
has accused the ruling APC government, of using the EFCC against opposition members, opposition parties.
yes.
Yeah. So, what's your opinion on this?
It's a very straightforward thing. It is purely a fact.
There are examples of.
Let me ask. Malami was the minister, the Attorney General of the Federation under Buhari. Buhari handed over power May 29th, 2023. Where were this government? I am not saying anybody who undertakes anything that is against the law that the person should not be taken. No, why not? How come it is only when Malami showed his face in ADC unveiling, that's when they remembered that he should come and answer for EFCC? Let me ask, the humanitarian minister that paid flights, commercial flights for people from Abuja to Kogi, when there is no airport in Kogi, please, what have they done to her? She was removed from her office, meaning there is reasonable suspicion she has misconducted herself. That's the only reason that she could have been removed. So EFCC invited her, interrogated her. Have you heard she has been prosecuted? Now, he went to Delta State. They were arresting people then every week. They will arrest one person. They arrested Okowa. And they investigated him. They say he has a case to answer. After they declared for APC, have you heard about the case again? Even in Gige, that is APC person, they have arrested him because certain of his comments is like showing that they should remove the hand of the monkey from the soup because it looks like the hand of an individual. Immediately, that's going that they arrested him. So you could see selective justice. You could see political intimidation. You could see selective persecution of the opposition leaders. So what we are saying is that rule of law means equal subjection of all classes, equal subjection of all classes of the people to the law administered by the courts. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. So the issue here is that they are picking the opposition leaders for selective justice to dissuade other people from joining the opposition parties, sending a message that once you join, your sins will be remembered and punished, if any. But when you join APC, your sins are forgiven. An APC stalwart did it. You saw how an APC stalwart went to the airport and blocked airport. The Minister of Aviation said it was wrong. Were they prosecuted? Was he prosecuted? You saw how when the musician of APC misconducted himself, they said they would rather give him ambassador. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, please, when it comes to rule of law, I told you, Tinubu's government is a stranger to it. So there is absolute selective justice against the opposition leaders. But you know what? That will not save Tinubu and his government, because they are the ones that need to be in the prison, not in the presidency. People who forge laws are supposed to be in the prison. People who send our men in uniform to die illegally fighting for another country, when we have insecurity problems in our country, they are supposed to be in prison. People who will disobey Supreme Court judgments, even 1 year after it was delivered, that's contempt of court. They are supposed to be in prison, not in the presidency. People who are spending money that is not appropriated by the National Assembly, they are supposed to be in prison, not in the presidency. The people who are supposed to be in the prison are the people in the presidency. And that is why Nigeria is being treated like a criminal group from world leaders. You heard one world leader say he's going to come gun a blazing. It's because he believes that he's dealing with people with criminal mind, not administrative mind. It's very unfortunate.
Many people have said that the APC is a threat to democracy in Nigeria. At some levels.
APC is an existential threat to Nigerian democracy. You saw what happened in 2023 with technical glitch. People no longer believe that their votes will count. You saw how results were not electronically transmitted from the polling unit. And you saw how the imprimatur of the court was used to legitimize that illegality. And now, when Tinubu now assumed power, in 2023, you had three parties, PDP, LP, and APC, that struggled for the post of the president. And each one of them got 12 states. And you had the NMPP that had one state. Where is PDP and LP? They are dead. Because of the champatos leadership style of Tinubu. You know, champati in law means a third party instigating disputes among two parties in order to take the gain of it. You heard when Tinubu said and boasted that, I would enjoy them to kill themselves. Allow them to kill themselves now. Why are you killing them through your own surrogates? Wike is working for you as a minister. So you are the one who is killing PDP using your minister. I just hope Wike does not end up killing himself, as in politically, because that would be political suicide. You know, Wike said one political mistake he regretted was when he said he brought Ahmadu Sharif to be the PDP chairman. Said he regrets it in his life. I just pray for him that this should not be the second mistake he will regret all through his life, because that will be political suicide. So the issue is that APC is an existential threat. One, they don't have respect for separation of powers. You just saw how they forged the tax law to remove the powers of the National Assembly and the powers of the court in order to expand the powers of the executive. That is an existential threat to democracy. Because when there is no separation of power, there will not be checks and balances. You can see how they went to court. You can see how the court now says the president has discretion to remove elected representatives of the people. That is existential threat to democracy. So, a party that does not guarantee free, fair, credible election, that will technically glitch your election in order to announce the result in the cloak of darkness, is a threat to democracy. A party that is destroying opposition political parties and selectively punishing opposition leaders in order to render opposition to it ineffective is a threat to democracy. A party that does not respect rule of law, I've shown you the illegalities in terms of the rule of law, is a threat to democracy. There has not been any party in Nigeria or any president that has constituted himself a threat to democracy like this government and like this president, where you have up to 6 cabals that are using straw to sip and suck our national resources. They are doing it, drinking it like children drink their mother's breast. Our national word, I have not seen a thing like that in my life. I just hope that the calcium that is in the mother of a child does not finish due to the too many mouths sucking the breast. Because when the calcium finishes, the bones will collapse. The bones are the anatomical structure that holds the human beings. This government with its cabals are sucking this nation dry. And I just hope they don't suck us to death.
Any remedy to the situation we found ourselves in the country?
Vote them out. Nigerians now should understand that this government does not have respect to their votes. So they must factor in the fact that they will vote and defend their votes. No government is superior to the people. How many are the politicians? They're up to 5,000. So we cannot be silent this time. Nigerians should vote them out and insist that their votes should count. No amount of beautiful laws can guarantee you assurance that there will be no rigging. It is eternal vigilance of the people that is the protection for democracy. There cannot be any alternative to eternal vigilance. So the price you pay for liberty, for democracy, is eternal vigilance. And when you're dealing with all these cabals, you have to be vigilant. In 2027, there is only one remedy. Vote APC, vote Tinubu, vote the cabals that are sucking us dry. Vote them out.